Hey ladies and gents, it's Tizdwist coming to you with the review of Zenithon. This is one of two homage figures, Mythic Legion's homage figures that the Four Horsemen debuted at PowerCon. And this is basically another one of these two figures that is right up my alley. I reviewed Okienos yesterday. I love guys with 6 arms. One other thing that I like in my action figures is wings, and I find it very hard to resist a figure with wings. And I also like monkeys, and this is more or less a wing monkey, I have to think, since it's an homage to Stratos from Masters of the Universe. That is where the color scheme comes from. It's very bright. It's very immediately calls Stratos to mind. Now, I got my first Stratos from Masters of the Universe Classics, and one of the first things that I did was take his backpack off, because I thought it was a bit redundant to have wings and a, what do you call it? Jetpack. And then he had those things on his wrists, and I wasn't quite sure how he was supposed to, fly with those things on his wrists, because, they're kind of small. So I took those off, and I found a pair of wings. These are from the Make a Wrestler, Create a Wrestler kit from Mattel, and I put them on Stratos. But, I don't really need this guy anymore because I have the PowerCon exclusive, and he's the kind of flying monkey that I prefer. And he's loaded. I mean, he's a regular priced figure, but he comes with a load of accessories. He comes with these excellent wings, which I have been eyeing, and I think I'm going to appropriate for my Is Ramirez figure, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, these wings may have a little more dark wash on them and then the original wings that were issued with the wings pack by the Four Horsemen. And so I think I'm just going to take these and probably end up putting them on my Is Ramirez, and I think that they will match better with the darker hued feathers on Is Ramirez's head. So that's my plan for those wings, and I may have to get more than one if I want to keep a complete Zenithon. But there are other ways to display Zenithon besides having him with the wings attached, of course, because of all the accessories that he comes with. Let me read you his bio. It says, Zenithon, long thought to be the production of an unusual union between angel and orc blood, the Orifim of mythos are a race often found on the outskirts of society, where they seek to avoid unwanted interest. Zylernia has often been a refuge for this misunderstood people, as well as a haven for their culture and customs. Giant feathered wings combined with incredible stamina enable the Orifim to travel great distances. These attributes serve them well in their role as messengers of Zylernia. Zenithon is one of the flock's most celebrated messengers and a powerful warrior in his own right. And so you can incorporate him into Zylernia's flock and the realm of mythos. You can use him as a Motu homage figure, or you can just go ahead and use him as a flying monkey in your Wizard of Oz display, of which I do have one. Check this out. He comes with another head. This head here is we've seen before with dwarves, and he comes with these spikes that you put in there, just heated up with a heat the head up, and it'll make those spikes go in really easier. I like to use a blow dryer for that. But then we have the second head, which I think looks more like the Master of the Universe Classics Stratos. Or it's more akin to, because it's got, let me pop the hand in there. It just popped out. As you know, the Mythic Legions figures have swappable heads, have swappable arms, swappable hands, and all that. So it's fun to pop and swap them and mix and match accessories. But here's what he looks like with my modified Stratos from my Masters of the Universe Classics collection. So they both have that human flesh tone. This is obviously a bearded orc head. I always thought this Stratos head was kind of dorky looking, for lack of a better term. So I think I may try to mix and match this guy in. I think this looks excellent. Or whichever head I'm not using on my figure is going to go on my Masters of the Universe Classics figure. And I think that looks really cool. That looks really kick butt. So this will likely be the way I display Stratos, or I could convert him into a Panther, or I could do a great number of different things. But I'm gonna guess that this head here from my Masters of the Universe Classics, with its weird like cat sunglasses aviator helmet, is going to be in my fodder pile, because I just think it looks much better in this different configuration. Now right here I have the wings plugged directly into the holes in his back, but he also comes with pauldrons, a left and a right, that also fit in those holes. Of course, if you want to have him wearing the pauldrons, let's see here. So yeah, if you want to have him wearing the pauldrons, then you have this handy dandy wing adapter that you can plug into the back, so you can plug the wings into that. See here, let me change that up. See here, there you go. And then you plug in your handy dandy wing adapter, and then you can have the alternate look with both, this is upside down, with both the wings. I think it's upside down. I usually put the wing adapters in there, and then I was right the first time. I used to put the wing adapters in there, and then I just let them stay. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So then you plug the wings into the wing adapters, and you have it fit in there nice and snug. And then you have another really cool look, which is the pauldrons. It goes well with this belt crisscrossing his chest, and the wings. So that's an alternate look. You also have, see here, a alternate staff, which is more reminiscent of what I think is called the staff of Avian. I'm not an expert, but I kind of like this trident better as an offensive weapon. But you might, especially if you're displaying him in your Masters of the Universe collection, go for this other staff, which is more reminiscent of the staff of Avian. So just see you fit it into this staff is a little bit thicker and heavier, but it looks just as cool. So there you go. Trying to get it all into frame. This is a cool look. I think, you know, if you're a big fan of Stratos, and even if you're not, this is a really cool look. I like the way that these wrist gauntlets here are red and flared out, which is sort of reminiscent of Stratos, for lack of a better term, wrist wings. But I think this looks magnificent, and you get a ton of bang. You can't put this here, but I just wanted to, if I were to Dremel out the head, as I'm sure some people are probably going to do, it would probably fit on here and look even better than the original Masters of the Universe Classics Stratos. But the cool thing about these homages is that they fit in with Mythic Legions. You also get these two hands, which are sort of flared out, sort of gesticulating hands. So as he's flying through the air, you know, if he's not carrying his staff, then these hands will make him look like he's flying, sort of outstretched, the way Superman does it. It's got Superman colors. It's got outstretched hands. He's a flying monkey. This also, I think, might be a figure that people want to display with maybe a little bit of fishing wire, having him hanging from the roof. If you're running out of space and you're running out of options, I think this would be super cool to have him, or maybe, heck, just an army of flying monkeys hanging from your roof. Don't you think that would be cool? All right, so, Okiedos was a light figure, and it didn't have very much in the way of accessories, but this other half of the Motu homages from PowerCon, from the debut at PowerCon, is absolutely loaded. For the same price, you get wings, you get 2 pairs of hands, you get 2 sets of hands, you get 2 different staffs. You get the golden trident, or you get the, for lack of a better term, staff of Avion. And what else do you get? You get 2 heads. So, man, that is super duper cool and a lot of bang for the buck. All right, Zenithon. This is a must get. When I first saw the pictures, I wasn't in love with him just because I'm not a huge fan of Stratos. But now that I have him in hand and now that I see him in the flesh, he's so much cooler and so much better than I expected. Go out and get this guy for sure, whether you're a fan of the Masters of the Universe, Mythic Legions, or Masters of the Universe homages to Mythic Legions. Don't miss out. Flying monkey. What's not to like? This is Wiz signing out.